Hello everybody, welcome back to Me Gaming. We are coming into the city of Bromberg. You can see it off to the left there and a bit to the right. Why are we in Bromberg? You're going to have to watch the video and find out. So what do we have to do? We have 3 things to do to Bradenburg. Chapter 5 here. So we need to buy Madam C.J. Ward's company. We need to connect 21 cities to our rail network. We're at 13 right now, so that means we need 8 more, so that's quite a bit. We need to achieve an express status on a rail line between Paris, Frankfurt, and Berlin, and all that by June 95. So we're just going to take a quick look here. So down here we got the Saxony area, Dresden and Weimar. And then above us we have Hanover and Bremen in this area of Hanover. The thing is, we could use this milk, we could use the corn, and we could use this sugar. That would finish up our main things we need for our warehouse. So I think that's a given. We have to buy that. And then over here, Berlin, that was one of the things we had to do was get the Berlin. This one's Bradenburg. So we got Magdeburg, Berlin, and Zielona Gora. Wow, that's hard to say. And then there's obviously an established train line here too. So I'd say we buy Hanover first, then we'll come over to Bradenburg. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is buy Hanover. There we go. Now we're going to take a second and hook up our resources for our warehouse. So as you can see, we have a little bit of a hill, mini mountain going on there. So we're going to put in our sugar, and I'm going to see which way makes the most sense. If we come around, then we got 262, which is definitely better. So let's go ahead and lay this down. Boom. And we got just enough to lay down our second line here. So we have our 3 Prussians set up. Schroeder's going to come in with full sugar into the Germany South warehouse. So we'll go ahead and set that up. Now we're up here at our corn, laying down our station here. And we're going to just come in just by our mill. So we got our corn coming in here. That's line 1. Line 2 is going to cost 296. And when we get there we go. Now we'll put our trains down. Our Walt train station. We'll put Prussians, 3 of them. Alright, so we set up a line with 3 trains bringing in Imhoff Rest and our grain in the Germany South warehouse. So we set up a train station in Schultz for our milk. It's coming down here to Germany South. We got 3 trains on it. We're going to do that. So we set up a line from our warehouse to Cologne, and we just sort of use the same line, just bypass the wheat, just save having trains in there. So we'll do that. Now we have to figure out how to get down to Frankfurt. All right, so we set up our train line from the warehouse down to Frankfurt. Or sorry, we're about to lay down the train line. Sorry about that. And now we're going to set up our train line from the warehouse all the way down to Frankfurt. Put 2 trains on that, confirm it. So I think we'll turn Frankfurt into a warehouse. All right, so now we have 2 trains coming from Cologne to Frankfurt. They're going to trade these goods back and forth. So we'll go ahead and set that up. Now the next thing you're going to want to have to do here in Frankfurt is put in a warehouse. All right, there we go. So we'll go ahead and so meat and alcohol for now, Frankfurt. And we're going to come up to Cassel. And we're going to put 2 trains on that. Make it freight trains. Put in here because it's going to have meat. Finish. Now we've done our Albrecht terminal up to Germany South warehouse. Bringing in 3 chains of vegetables. One of the things we had to do was buy Madam C.J. Ward's company. So I took out a bond to do this.
Great! Another obstacle is thus removed from our path.
Hey, we're way over here in Berlin.
You seem a bit too eager.
Hey, we own her company. I don't know what she's growling about. So we're going to make this be Berlin Express. Okay, so we built what we think is probably the best case scenario for our line from Frankfurt to Berlin. Now we're going to have to just come up here and double it. There we go. So what I decided to do was do a little bypass around Rhymes, just save a bit of time. So I put some waypoints in. And with that, if we put down 4 trains, Pacifics, all express with wagons, 567,000. Okay. And so I threw a station down in Bremen, put a double line down the Gütersloh, and I have my 2 trains here. So we're going to do that as far as we can. Okay, so let's go ahead. Perfect. So then we'll put a double line in. Awesome. So we did a Bremen Express to Hanover Express here. So we got 2 trains in that. We're going to go ahead and confirm.
Haven't you noticed that I'm already present in this city?
Okay, that'll work. We finished our line from Hanover Express to Magdeburg, which I'll rename an Express. We got our 2 wagons on, all our 3 wagons and our 2 trains on that. So that'll finish that one off. I'll go ahead and rename this while I'm thinking of it. There we go. And then we also should put a maintenance depot in here. And we're also been putting restaurants in just for the extra income. So we set up a Magdeburg Express line to Berlin Express. Got our 2 trains on it, all our wagons. Okay, we're up to 17 cities, so we need some more. So we're looking at, I assume you say Weimar to say this, but I'm not sure. So we bought that land. I didn't like what that train was. Over here, we'll get rid of that. Just the whole thing's not good. So we're going to go ahead and put a train line down like this way.
A station in this city? You're beyond help.
So we did a line with the huge tunnel from Frankfurt to Weimar. So there we got that set up. So we set up our line from Weimar Express to Dresden Express. We got our 2 trains there. I just happened to look around and seen that there was a connection bonus for this wool to go into Bremen. So we went ahead and set that up. We went ahead and built a station in Zielona Gora, and we called it an express. So this is line 1 here. And there we go. Now we need a train. Zielona Gora Express to Berlin Express. Definitely not a Prussian. There we go. Perfect. Means Dresden was close by to Zielona Gora. We decided to put a line from those 2 cities together.
Your success proves our project right. Local politicians are easier to convince if our endeavor has already been of benefit to other communities.
Alright, so we got our express line from Paris. So to get another city, we're going to have to buy this Posen one. Well, we didn't have to buy this one, but we decided to buy this one. So it looks like there's private line here. Could probably buy that. We're going to take and just literally get rid of this station. It's in a dumb place. So we're going to lay down a train station in Posen. And we're going to, let's see, we'll come out pretty straight. Come out over here, here, and there. There, that's pretty good.
All these dignitaries we are negotiating with simply do not understand the potential of the Nord Express.
Nice.
For them, a cross-border train is at its best a curiosity, and at its worst, a threat to their sovereignty. Our progress eastward cannot be stopped. We are approaching our goal with great strides. The last leg of our journey now lies ahead. In Eidkunen, we can connect with the Russian rail network. It will allow the Nord Express to travel all the way to St. Petersburg. Give it all you can one last time now. Unfortunately, the passengers of the Nord Express will have to change trains in Eidkunen. Alas, the Russian rail network uses a different gauge that is common in other parts of Europe. At least we don't have to lay any new rails from this point. The efficiency of the route we created is second to none. Passengers travel not only comfortably, but also at top speeds. A true Nord Express.
Are you sure that the balance of your trains hasn't been faked? If all this were true, it would be quite extraordinary.
Well, well, well. Someone's trying to muscle in on my turf. Don't get in my way, you hear?
Okay, we just decided we finish up with Bromberg here and put it in. That was a lot of talking. Probably accomplished several goals there and just didn't realize it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and rename this Bromberg Express. And we better put a maintenance station, put a restaurant down. So Bromberg Express is going to go to Posen, which I'll have to rename that Express. And we'll need 283,000 for this one. Perfect. Got that. We'll rename Posen. Awesome. Okay, so this time around we did quite a bit. We did this Bremen area up here, Hanover. We have mostly express lanes. We didn't do a whole lot of warehouses in this new area. It went from Bremen to Hanover, Magdeburg, Berlin, over to Zielona Gora, up to Posen, up to Bromberg, and we also came down to Dresden, Weimar, down to Frankfurt. Now what we did do is we set up a really good warehouse here, flowing with all 6 of these goods between Cologne, Frankfurt, and Cassel, and so they're going to grow quite well. We looked through here, we're over 100,000 at Paris. Auxerre, I think, is either over or close. Lille, Brussels, Luxembourg. Like I said, Auxerre was the only other one. It's just under. So we'll have to put a university in here. That'll help it grow. And then I see we have a chance to put another industry there, so I'll look into that and do that. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and come back and watch another great video of Ike and Me Gaming.